progress and how to pay for it. That was the big question at tonight's Joint Office of Homeless Services meeting.
All this as Portland continues to deal with an increasing number of people without homes. Our Emily Burris was at that meeting. We can go to her now live. And Emily, we know that they're talking about asking Portlanders for even more money.
They are, Jennifer. They're talking about a possible tax that voters would have a chance to weigh in on, because even as more services and housing come online, it is clear that the city's full needs still are not being met.
The data makes clear that there's been a spike in chronic homelessness.
City and county leaders gathered around the table to review a new year of numbers. The latest annual report trying to paint a better picture of what's working and where there's still need.
Prevention is often the most cost-effective intervention we can make.
Director Mark Jolin explaining while the number of homeless on Portland streets has remained fairly consistent, more and more are being helped in shelters and permanent housing.
We know that the situation on our streets and our shelters would be substantially worse. Those numbers in the point-in-time count would not have held steady at 4,000 had we not been making those investments.
Investments like new shelters with places for families and transitional resources. Hundreds of new permanent supportive housing options, part of the city and county's commitment to create 2,000 by 2028. Or services like the Street Response Team to improve interactions with chronically homeless.
There are more people sleeping on our streets. There are people who are suffering, and that those folks are actually older and they're sicker than they have been in the past.
Which is why the board hopes a new behavioral health resource center, a first of its kind project just approved for downtown, can fill a key role.
In that continuum, there is not a place for people who are homeless, who have severe substance use or mental health issues to go, just to be.
But cost is still a point of discussion and debate.
The elephant in the room is, are you paying for this out of the joint office budget? Is the county paying for this? Or is there a new ask?
People want us to solve the issue now, and the best way we can do that is to ask the voters for additional resources.
So leaders all seem to agree. They want to ask voters for funding because they say they are not getting enough from the federal or state government. I know the big question for a lot of people is, would this be a property tax? Well, city commissioners say they know that people wouldn't like that. They're discussing other kinds of taxes. Bottom line, we don't exactly know what this could look like, but we can expect some kind of 2020 ballot measure to start taking shape. Jennifer, Jeff?
All right, we'll see what happens here, Emily. Something we'll follow closely. Thank you.
Thank you.